Hey guys, and welcome back. I have not been able to film a video in so long. The last video I filmed was my full face of first impressions. Before that I hadn't filmed like in about 2 weeks. I don't know, with the end of summer there's just so many things going on and I just really did not have time to film, so I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in a long time, so I felt like doing another one of my makeup mugs and more videos and kind of just update you guys on what's been going on in my life. I'm drinking tea in my Keep Calm and Drink Tea mug. This actually isn't my mug. I found it in our cupboard. I think it's my mom's mug. And the tea I'm drinking is lemon ginger. Suddenly got a lot colder, like the temperature just dropped as soon as September hit. The mornings are like freezing cold now when I'm walking to the bus. And I know that cold weather doesn't cause colds, but I feel like my throat is hurting and my nose is dripping, and I hope I'm not getting a cold with like the start of fall. That's why I'm drinking this lemon ginger herbal tea, because ginger and lemon are both good for your throats, apparently. Yeah, so I just feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, so I wanted to do one of these videos, like a chatty get ready with me. I am trying out some new things. Well, like things that I've already tried in like my first impressions, but I want to give them a second run. Already in my sweaters, because it honestly feels like sweater weather already where I am from. Yeah, let's just jump into this. I hope you guys enjoy this video and thank you for watching. I'm not gonna be wearing primer again. I just don't feel like putting it on my face. I really don't wear primer on an everyday basis anyways. I'm going to be mixing two foundations. These are the e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundations. This really like pale yellow one is in the shade Porcelain and this one is in the shade Buff. So I'm just going to mix these two on the back of my hand. And I'm going to blend this in with a brush today. I have applied this foundation with a sponge, but I felt like I didn't really get as much coverage, so I wanted to see how it applies with a brush. So what has been going on with everybody with the start of school and the September coming around really fast? Actually, it's already like mid-September. I'm already thinking of like birthday, because my birthday is at the beginning of October. I'm already thinking about that, and I'm thinking about Halloween. I don't know what to be for Halloween this year. Last year I was a Pokeball. Me and my coworkers are gonna do a team, like a group costume. We're so excited about it. Oh, what? My brush is shedding. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush that I used to love for foundation, and I have not used it in a long time because I've just had other brushes that I like better, but then all my foundation brushes are dirty, so this is the only one I had and it's shedding. But anyways, I don't know what to be for Halloween this year. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I love dressing up. Definitely I like this foundation better when applied with a brush. Some foundations I like better when applied with a sponge, but some of them are just better with a brush no matter what, so this is one of them. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have well, I still have a mug that Kyle gave me for my birthday, and it was a little BB-8, or no, was it Christmas? He gave it for my birthday or for Christmas, I can't remember, but it was like a little mug of BB-8 from the Star Wars The Force Awakens. I use it at work all the time, and I'm telling you that mug is a huge conversation starter. Everybody that sees me in the kitchen always talks to me about my BB-8 shaped mug. Then the other day when I was leaving our office, I cracked BB-8 on the door handle. I like smashed it in by accident. So now he has like this huge crack running down the side. I can still drink from it. It doesn't leak yet, but I think it's going to like break open soon. Super sad about it, and now I'm on the hunt for a new BB-8 shaped mug because I love it so much. And I just thought I'd tell you guys that because I was actually thinking of bringing it home so I could like use it in one of my videos. I think I have shown it in a video before, but a long time ago. I think I'm gonna like buy a new one for my own birthday present this year. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. I know I haven't put concealer on, but lately, like the last 2 weeks, I have not worn concealer under my eyes, and I don't know. It started when I saw this post on Instagram, and I swear it was of Megan Fox. She wasn't wearing under eye concealer, and like the caption on the photo was something about how seeing this photo of like Megan Fox with under eye bags makes everyone else feel more comfortable about theirs. And ever since I saw that picture, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop wearing under eye concealer. So weird, but I actually like the look of like darkness under your eyes. I feel like it just gives you this grungy vibe. Of course, I don't want to look tired, don't want to look like sickly or anything, but I don't know, I feel like my under eye bags aren't even that bad, so I don't know why I wear under eye concealer. I don't think I need to really wear it that much, but yeah, and just in the fall time when like grunge is like coming back, people love like grungy looks in the fall, and I do too. And I don't know, not gonna wear under eye concealer for a bit. Such a weird thing, but I am going to apply this powder. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus powder in the shade Warm Light, I think. Yes, Warm Light, and I am going to apply this under my eyes. This is a super smooth and soft powder. I don't think it has a lot of coverage, but I do like brightening up the area even though I'm not covering it and there's no concealer to set. I kind of just like brightening up the under eye area either way. I don't know, I'm really weird. I just discovered that I'm like doing a lot of weird things lately. Also going to apply this powder around my nose, on my chin, and in the center of my forehead as well. It's so soft. I love this powder. And I am going to set the rest of my face with the same powder, but in the shade Warm Beige. It's a little bit deeper, so it's not going to wash me out that much. Although I don't think this powder has a lot of coverage anyways. It's almost like a translucent powder, actually. For bronzer, I'm just going to do a super light dusting of my NYC Sun and Bronze bronzer in the shade Montauk Bronze. Big news! I know I've been talking to you guys about this in almost all of my other Makeup Mugs and More videos, but I have been looking for an apartment for like since July, and I have finally found an apartment and my offer was accepted, and possession date is October 19th, so like a month from now. And oh my gosh, I am so excited to move into my own place. I have never ever lived like alone before. I did not live on campus during university. I stayed at home. I don't even travel very often. I've only been away from home, like for my family, for like a week long. I've never been away longer than a week, and I don't know, like this is so exciting. I'm definitely going to give you guys like a tour. I've always wanted to do an apartment tour, and I finally get to of my new place once I'm settled in. I do have to do some work before I actually move in. Like I gotta redo the floors. Right now it's carpet, and I'm gonna put laminate, and I need to paint the walls. And then of course I don't have like any furniture because I'm living at home right now. I have a twin bed, I have a desk, and like some dressers and stuff, but I don't have like my own furniture, so I'm starting to like plan for that and going around. Even with my mom, we got some like dishes and some wine glasses. Of course, the first thing we purchased is wine glasses. I'm a little bit stressed about like the future and the cost of living alone and having a mortgage and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to be buying makeup anymore, so I'm not gonna have any more like hauls for you guys, at least for a long time. Still really excited to move out. I think it's going to be so much fun living alone for once. It'll be like scary but exciting. I'm just applying some of my Milani blush in the shade Rose Doro. I've been like saving photos on Instagram of like house decor that I like, and I'm so excited to like decorate. I also am going to have a pool, which does up the maintenance cost, which sucks, but it is a pool and an indoor hot tub, outdoor pool, indoor hot tub, a gym, which hopefully I will use. I do not go to the gym, so maybe this will be like motivation to go. And I have like a pool table and like a recreation room in the apartment. I'm going to be a lot closer to work, and it's just like it's in a central location, so it's easy to get to pretty much everywhere from where my apartment is. I'm on the 18th floor as well, so it's pretty high, and it has an amazing view. Oh my gosh, you could see forever, all the way to like the mountains. Like you can see forever in this place. I am so excited. The view is really what sold me. Like I didn't think I was like partial to views. Like I didn't think I would care so much about a view, but this one, it like stole my heart. It was so amazing. So yeah, I'm going to be kind of getting everything together in the next month, and then probably like a week after that. I took off like a week from work after my possession date, so I'm going to use that time to like settle in and get organized. I probably won't have time to film. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be filming here anymore. I totally forgot to say this, and you guys won't see this background anymore. I'll have to find like a nice corner in my new place, or maybe even just in the bedroom to like set up my filming area. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I do like my background here, but I don't know if I'll be able to like recreate it there. So yeah, you guys are not gonna be seeing this background for much longer. I do have a bunch of videos like pre-recorded that I just haven't gotten around to editing yet. I'm just taking my e.l.f. baked highlighter in the shade Apricot Glow. I'm going to apply this to my cheeks. This will probably be one of like the last videos I'll film here, I think. But then you'll just see pre-recorded videos, and then you will see the new place. Yeah, it's really, really scary thinking about moving and leaving home. Like, I don't know if any of you have had like a similar feeling where like you're very excited, but a part of you doesn't want to leave either. Like, you kind of are so comfortable here and you don't want to, I don't know. For me, it's kind of like I'm so comfortable at home, and I don't really like going through big changes and stuff like that, and this is like a huge change. So yeah, I don't know if any of you guys are like that as well, where like thinking about big changes like this, where you're never going to be able to like live at home anymore. You're never gonna have that feeling of living at home with your parents. I mean, not like home, but like with your parents. You're never gonna get those moments back. So it's really exciting, but really scary. And yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet that I'm gonna be leaving this like room and this house and my parents, but I am. Okay, I actually ended up just doing my entire face first. So I'm just gonna zoom you in and do my eyes. I don't know why I did my entire face first. I never really do that. I usually do my face, then my eyes, and come back and finish my face. But okay, I have two new eyeshadow palettes that I want to use. These are the LA Girl Eye Luxe palettes. These are so pretty. They're actually really thick, like a lot thicker than I thought. Maybe they're like a little bit bulky, but I actually like that they feel weighted. I have the shade Urbanize, which is full of very neutral mattes. And then I also have the shade Eternalize, which is more like, I don't know how to explain these, like bronzy colors. I think I'm actually just going to use this one because it kind of has all the colors I need. I wanted to use this Milani Shadow Eyes in Almond Cream on my lid first, just as a base. I'm just gonna blend that in with my finger. The fact that I'm moving out, I'm going to be turning 24 in October. It's just been like a big life-changing year for me, and I kind of want to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. When I was younger, I was always set on one thing, like that one career that I always wanted since like grade 2, and then I spent my whole like life basically working towards that. And then I went into university and I realized that I didn't want to do that anymore, and then I was kind of stuck because I had never ever thought of other like things. I'm just gonna take this white shade here. I never really planned for other like possibilities and other things that I would end up doing. So now I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life. And I just want to kind of get that settled and figure out what I'm doing. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't know what they're doing, but sometimes it does feel like you're the only one that doesn't have a career plan. And it's just been a tough like last month, just trying to like think of what I can do in the future. And I know I need to start planning it all now. I read this book called The Defining Decade. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it has stressed me out to no end. It was like the most stressful book to read. It's basically this doctor who's trying to explain why you shouldn't waste your 20s. Like, you shouldn't waste your 20s thinking that you can do everything you want in your 30s, that 30s are the new 20s. That book was so scary to read. I mean, it was really good. I really did like reading it, but it completely stressed me out. And after I read it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am one of those 20-somethings that she's talking about that are wasting their 20s. I don't know, man, it's so stressful. But also, these shadows are really nice. Like, they are so smooth. I don't know if you guys can tell from camera, but just blending them out, they're blending out like a dream. They are really pigmented as well. I am really liking these. I think I'm gonna take the other end of this e.l.f. brush. This is kind of new. This is the e.l.f. lip and cheek brush. One end is obviously for the cheeks. I used it for my blush today, and this end is supposed to be for the lips. I think I'm just gonna use it on my eyelid. All the shades in here are matte, by the way, except for this one that I'm using right now. This is like a shimmer. It's just been a month of big decisions and change for me. I'm really loving these shadows. I think they are so good. I wish that they had like more colors available. I got these off the Ulta website because Ulta actually ships to Canada. And I bought these LA Girl products there because LA Girl is really hard to get in Canada. I don't think anything carries it except for like Walmart, and yeah, it's really hard to access. I think you can only get it online. I'm just gonna take that medium matte shade again and use it and blend in my crease again. I'm also really excited for fall. I always think of that quote that Daisy says in The Great Gatsby, where she says, or is it Daisy? I don't know. It's somebody. I don't think it's Daisy actually. Somebody in The Great Gatsby. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read it. But somebody goes something along the lines of everything starts over again when it gets crisp in the fall. I feel like that is exactly the feeling I get every fall as well. Like it just feels like things are starting. Even though I'm out of school now, it still feels like things are starting and things are like beginning again, and you have like fresh starts for everything. Just taking that deep, really pretty like maroon burgundy shade, I'm gonna place that in my outer corner. Yeah, it just feels kind of like life is starting over and starting again, especially this year. At least for me, especially this year. I'm gonna take a big fluffy blending brush. I'm going to buff around the edges. The one thing about this palette is that it has a bunch of fallout. I would definitely recommend you do your eyes first. So since I was talking about Game of Thrones like this entire season, in all of my videos basically, I figured I might as well just talk to you guys about the ending. And what did you guys think about the season finale? I thought it sucked. I don't know, I've just not been a fan of this season at all. I really hope they pull it together in the last season. Like, I'm actually just gonna take some of the black from the Urbanize palette. Actually, it's not black. It's kind of like a dark brown, like a charcoal brown. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to the outer corner. I just feel like I need something like deeper out there. I'm just gonna take it on a little blending brush, a really small crease brush from e.l.f. And I'm just gonna place this into the outer corner just to give it a little bit more dimension. I'm so impressed with these shadows. Like seriously, they are very good. Oh, the other weird thing that I just noticed recently is that I got a new like beauty mark or freckle. I don't know what it is, but it came out right there. And at first I thought it was like mascara, so I kept like picking at it to try to get it off. And then I realized it was a beauty mark or a freckle. I don't know what you guys call them, but I usually call them beauty marks because I do have freckles on my face, but I don't really have that many freckles. Like that I consider a beauty mark, and that I consider a beauty mark, and like that one on my nose I consider a beauty mark. And then I do have like freckles sprinkled like wherever, but then this one I think is like a new beauty mark, and I don't really like getting new beauty marks, I'll be honest. I think beauty marks are nice, but I kind of like the ones I have and don't want to add more to my face. And I'm gonna blame it on the sun. Didn't notice it until after the Labor Day long weekend. I was in the sun that whole weekend, and now I have a new beauty mark. It sucks. This shade and this fluffy brush again, this little crease brush. I run that along my lower lash line. Tell if my eyes are even in this video. I feel like this eye is darker than this eye, but then this eye gets the shadow from where my window is. I'm gonna take the dark shade again from the Eternalize palette with this little pencil brush from e.l.f. and apply that to my lower lash line. Ow. Just stabbed my eye with it. Then I want to add a little bit of that same darker shade that we used in the outer corner from the Urbanize palette with that same pencil brush, just adding it to the outer half of my lower lash line. Curling my lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara. I'm just going to apply a little bit to my lower lashes. And I'm also going to use it on my upper lashes. It's kind of just like a clumpy mascara. I don't know how I feel about it still. This is like the second time using it, and I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of like average mascara, but on the clumpier side of average. I don't know. So that completes the eye look. Pretty simple, easy to do. I love the LA Girl eyeshadows, would definitely recommend those. I think they are amazing. I'm gonna zoom you guys out and we'll do the lips and call it a day. And for lips, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Mocha. It's like their nude shade. I have worn another shade called Blink Pink, which I wasn't a fan of really. I thought it looked kind of weird, but I wanted to try this shade as well. I'm gonna see if it dries a little bit darker, and then once it dries, I'll be back. So my card got full, so I don't really know what I was talking about before I had to empty the card, but I just applied this lipstick, similar to the other one I tried in Pink Blink. This one seems to be settling into the lines on my lips. It's making my lips look really crinkly. So I'm just gonna set my face with this L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. Okay, that was a lot of setting spray. I'm just going to let that dry. It'll look a little bit greasy because it hasn't fully dried, but oh well. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like these types of videos. I always like filming them. I'm gonna still try and get lots of videos out for you guys, but they're going to be mostly like pre-recorded ones that I haven't edited and have just been sitting on my computer. But yes, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!